Hello everybody and welcome back. I am back home from Florida. I went to Kissimme, Florida to take my aunt home. She came for a family reunion and she needed a ride back, so I took her home to Florida, back to Kissimme. And while I was down there, of course, I'm going to go picking. So I went to two different places. The first place that I went to is Mount Dora, Florida, which is about an hour away from Kissimme. And the other place that I went to was Webster. Now, my cousin Brian, he's actually exactly the same age as I am. He lives near Mount Dora. And so he was the one who told us about the flea market there in Mount Dora. But we had a great time. I picked up a lot of great items there when I was in Mount Dora. As you can see from my video where I did the pickups, that's probably going to be a separate video where I did those pickups. And so you'll be able to see me actually picking these items up at the flea market. But anyway, I am so glad to be back home, and I am going to share with you all of the amazing things that I found at the flea markets in Florida. So let's take a look. Welcome to the Alabama Pickers channel, where we go to yard sales, flea markets, thrift stores, estate sales, and more to find items that are unique and sellable to flip for profit. Please come along and join us on our adventures of eBay bliss. Please like and subscribe to our channel and come back and visit us often. Thanks again. Okay, so I found these little Smurf people, and the guy was wanting like $1 a piece for them. And I asked him if he would take $5 for the whole set. There are 7 total, and so I got these Smurf people. Got the girl Smurf. Smurfette is what she was called, I do believe. And then the rest of them. So I'm going to move those out of the way so I can show you the rest of the items that I got. And that was $5 for the 7 Smurfs. And then I got this for $1. It's a little Winnebago. It's actually a Tootsie toy. And Tootsie toys, I believe, that were made in the United States. And they were made about the time that the Hot Wheels, or maybe prior to Hot Wheels coming out. But this is a Winnebago Tootsie toy. Pretty cool. So I had to pick it up. Then I saw this mini Mickey Mouse here. And this is actually a cup. His head comes loose. Let's see if I can unscrew his head with one hand. Don't think I can. So I'm not going to try to. But the head comes off, just trust me. There's the hole for the straw. And it is obviously vintage. I'm not sure if this is something that would have been sold in the Disney parks or if it is something that you'd get somewhere else. But it does have a crack back here on his foot, so it would obviously not hold liquids anymore. But that is a cup. And I paid $5 for that. I also got this Nylant truck. I think this is a pretty cool truck. It's in really good condition. He wanted $80 for the truck. It does have cows in the back and animals. So he wanted $80 for this truck, which, you know, that's about what I can get for it on eBay, is $80. So I went ahead and asked him. He had this Jeep, this Tonka Jeep at the same location. And I asked him if he would do $80 for the Jeep and the truck. The truck did have a a trailer attached to it. And I said, I'll do the truck and the Jeep for $80 without the trailer. And so he agreed to do that. Now I could probably get about $80 for the truck and probably about $50 for the Jeep. And I do believe this Jeep was supposed to come with a cover. So it's missing the cover, but overall, the Jeep is in very good condition. It is a Tonka, vintage Tonka. So I'll get those listed. Let me put this over here to the side. And you'll have to watch the videos so you'll know which yard sale, which flea markets they came from. Then found this Silver Mountain train, and it is a battery operated vintage toy. Silver Mountain train. The train itself is in really good condition. However, you see this rail on this side. It's supposed to have one on the other side as well, and it's missing the rail on the other side. Let me see if I can get that closed. There we go. And it's also supposed to have a little man's head right in here. So I paid $10 for, or actually I paid $8 for this, and then I paid $12 for this and for the Winnebago. So he wanted $10 for this and $5 for the Winnebago, and I agreed to do $12 for both. This is worth about $10. So let's put this back over here and get it out of the way. I bought this at the second flea market we went to, and this is a Chevrolet Bel Air Police Chief car, 1957 Bel Air, at a 1/18 scale. He had a sticker on it for $25. I asked him if he would take $20 for it, and he agreed. So he took $20 for that. And also he had these, and these are McFarlane, which is something that sells really well. These are the from the book The Wild Things, where the wild things are, and they're very detailed, very neat looking. Even got the little boy from the book, with his crown. Crown actually comes off, and these all have stands. They come with their own stands. This guy right here. Turns out this was one of the best pickups that I had at that yard sale. This is at the Webster yard sale where I got this, and in this car right here. I got these at the same booth. So he wanted, I think I paid him $20 for this, and this set here, I think I can get over $140 for all of them together. So that's pretty good. Okay, so at the same Webster flea market, I picked up this G.I. Joe. She had it marked for $20, and this G.I. Joe here, John F. Kennedy. This is the General Dwight Eisenhower. Boxes are in pretty rough condition, but the doll itself is in really good condition. So this G.I. Joe, she wanted $20 for it. She wanted, she didn't say how much she wanted for that one, but I offered her $25 for both, and she accepted it. And so I did look these up. They're not going for a great amount of money, especially with the box condition the way it is on both of them. But I can probably get about $50 for the pair, or I won't sell them together. I'll sell them separately. But I think I can get about $50 for both of them. And also got this for $10. This is the Star Trek dolls The box, the original box for this is missing. It's not here, but these have never been used. They wanted 18 for the pair, and I offered them 10, and they accepted that. This does need cleaning, as you can tell. It's a little bit dirty. The shirt is dirty. It's somehow been left out or something and got a little dirt on it, so it'll have to be cleaned up before I can sell it. Then I got this vintage Barbie case. This is a really neat 1961, see, 1961 Barbie case in really good condition, other than, you know, it is rusted here at the top, but there was a Barbie in it from that era as well, the bubble head Barbie, as they call it, with a couple of outfits. Now these outfits, I don't know if I can say they're Barbie outfits because there are no original Barbie tags, but a lot of times the Barbie outfits can actually bring in more than the dolls themselves. But there are several different outfits in here, and so I'm gonna sort those out and see what I can get for them. I have sold the doll before for $100, and I think I can get $100 for the case as well. So that was a pretty good pickup there for $10. So on to the video game consoles. At one place, the guy had this console, these two, the two Wii's, a black and a white, and he had the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One, and all of these controllers were there as well. And I got those, all of that, for $250. I tested these. This one has no picture. This one is working. This one is working. So I had 2 out of the 3 console. Actually, one of these is working and one of these is not. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 consoles, and 3 of them were working and 2 were not. So these controllers by themselves, you know, go for $20 to $25 each. This one, I looked at it when I bought the lot, and so I knew it was like this, but someone had just poured paint on top of this thing, and it is obviously not going to work unless you can get the paint off of it. But this one is in bad condition. But you have some original Xbox controllers. This Mad Catz, and this is a OEM controller for the Xbox, original Xbox. There's another original Xbox controller that is aftermarket. There's actually 2 of those aftermarket controllers, a couple of PS2 controllers, three PS2 controllers, and 2 Xbox One controllers. So also got a couple of these, some power bricks with that. Just a decent, and I bought these separate. These, I've been looking for this specific type because these are different. And I have a couple of Xbox 360s that needed their own power supplies, and so these, I have not tested the power supplies, but I paid $5 each for these power supplies. And this is also part of the lot that is Xbox One control bar. Then I got all these cameras. Paid $130 for the whole lot of cameras. There is a DVD cam here, and the bag full of accessories that go with that. Also got that for $1. There's a game inside of it, but there's also this Mario Kart. The game inside of it is Olympics, Winter Games. And all these cameras were $130. You see there's like a Hawkeye Instamatic. This random switch bag was also in with the cameras. Got a Canon AE1. That's about a $120 camera. This Pentax MC Super, about a $160 camera. And then you got all these other cameras. This Canon EOS Rebel without a lens. And then you have another Canon EOS Rebel S with a lens. And all of these are in fairly good condition. There's a Keystone Everflash. There's an Argus camera. And I haven't looked up all of these cameras for the value, but I did look up a couple. And I think this will be about $30 to $40 camera. Not sure, but I'll look it up. You got all these lenses here. A bunch of different lenses. And the bag. More lenses. Instamatic camera, Color Burst 50. Kodak Color Burst 50. And pretty good haul for $30. And also this Google Wi-Fi home Wi-Fi system by Google was also in that box. So I haven't looked that up either, but I'm certain that I will be able to double, if not triple, my money on this camera lot. Found this at a thrift store. This is actually one of the only thrift store finds that I had for $10. It's a Florida Gators vintage jacket. And I usually do pretty good. It's not in perfect condition, but it's not in terrible condition either. It's actually in really good condition. So those are all the items that I picked up in Florida at the flea markets. And I spent about $600 total on everything that I had bought. So I'm hoping that I'll be able to make a little bit of money on that. Okay guys, so there you have it. Thank you again for coming back and watching another video for Alabama Pickers. I used to do these videos on my other channel, which is Retire Inspired, but I wanted to focus on one thing on that channel, so I decided to start doing all my haul videos over here on my Alabama Pickers channel. So I hope that you guys got something out of today's video. I hope you enjoyed the haul. I hope that it was something that you found enjoyable. If you did, be sure and leave me a comment, like and thumbs up on my video. Also, if you are new to my channel, consider subscribing to the channel so that you can also hit that notification bell so that you'll be notified when I put out a new video. So I had a great time in Florida picking. Got a lot of great items that I need to get listed now. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started on that. So you guys come back and see me on my next video. I should have another haul here in the next couple of days. And we will see you on the next one. Love you guys. Take care and see you again soon.